What's up everybody, my name is Jay and welcome back to my Tech Vault. And today we've got another yard sale showcase. You all know I love doing these. I also like to endorse and promote people to recycle hardware, as it's a good way of saving stuff out of landfills and actually using a lot of this stuff. Now, I obviously try to make an effort to grab stuff that has value over time. Power supplies, cases, and I guess some fans have done really good with kind of staying relevant. And also I've got a bunch of cool goodies that are actually interesting and I haven't seen the bit, so these will be nice to showcase off. I've also got some things that are not on the table, actually a lot of stuff that's not on the table, so pretty much I'll also talk about those. So, I've obviously got a different camera set up than I usually did, or I've had for the majority of this channel, so I'm still working with how to showcase everything on the table, so I'll just kind of pick it up and show you guys, talk about what each thing is. So, starting off, there was a bunch of goodies. So this was all 20 bucks. Everything you see was 20 bucks. Actually, a lot of stuff else was also 20 bucks. So this by far was a good deal, and I'm not going to argue that. But I want to go over some of the cool stuff, because a lot of the stuff actually I haven't seen, like stuff like fan controllers and stuff, especially of this kind, are really hard to come by. So I really wanted to make an effort to talk about them. So first off, we've got a nice little power supply, and this is the small form factor power supply. This is the I believe this has like a 400 watt. 350 watt output. Now obviously you're going, well, that's not a lot, but it is a small form factor power supply, so I can use it for something, and it of course is 80 plus, so I can use it for something, and basically have like a small form factor PC, throw that in there, I'll be good. So that was pretty good. I also got about 4 different disk drives, so I can of course grab those and use those for stuff if anyone needs it. But this is my favorite, one of my favorite things. This is of course goes in the hard drive bay, and allows you to pretty much just control a lot of different things. It's got hard drive readouts of how much, I guess the best way to describe it is your activity on your hard drive. You've got control for your left and right channels on your audio. So this pretty much lets you control audio, which is also quite interesting and cool. And this sucker right here is a fan controller. Now, this does not have like 1 or 2 fans on it. It has like a total, I believe, of like, I think it's got like 9, or it's got 7, and I've already plugged some fans in, but it allows you to plug in all the fans on the side here, and you pretty much can go through and plug those all in, and it's got a battery and it keeps track of time. It's a really cool gadget. I don't know where I'll put it in, especially because cases nowadays don't have that that room, but it was pretty good, so I was going to grab it. Now, on the side note, we've got some interesting fans here, and these were quite interesting. So these have, instead of having the typical fan output, they have the CPU. So you need a CPU power to pretty much run the sucker. So this I'm going to save for another video. I'll make some super jet engine cooler. So that's pretty interesting. Also, speaking of which, I've also got some Wi-Fi extenders, actually 2 of these suckers. Actually up here, the internet, the Wi-Fi doesn't reach up here, which is kind of nice. Kind of why I got Ethernet up here, but this will allow like my phone and stuff to actually be able to connect, things like that, and use it. So those are pretty much the majority of things. I got a couple coolers. Actually, I have a lot of coolers. I got a lot of the RAM little coolers as well for like graphics cards. Obviously, these are relatively small, and this is like a CPU or GPU cooler. I also got some GPU coolers with the whole overclocking kit. I've got a bunch of coolers. These are not it. I have a whole bin of coolers that I got. Also, I got a Radeon, I think 5770. Yep. This is 2 of them, so it's kind of an interesting card. Obviously, just a couple bucks, but it is kind of cool. One of the few cards that they did do 2 of them on a single PCB. And then besides that, I also got a laptop. Oh boy. And a bunch of SATA and RAID controllers. A bunch of, what is it? Sound cards. A bunch of goodies like that. Obviously, this is not stuff that you necessarily get a full computer out of, but rather it's pretty interesting just for individual parts. I also got 4 different power supplies over there, a bunch of like odd and end lights. Like, I don't know how to describe them. I guess I'll see if I can figure out where they are. The different coolers and stuff. This sucker right here is full of coolers now. This is, I think I had like maybe like 3 or extra coolers, but no, this thing is completely stuffed full of coolers now. So that's and some fans too. So I got a bunch of fans as well. Here are the lights, and these all have like different properties. This one right here is a green light, and it's like the neon I don't know the best way to describe it. It takes a little bit of electricity, and you can see the electricity go flowing up and down. This is just a regular LED strip. A lot of this stuff is like interesting stuff they don't make anymore. These are neon lights, and they've all got like control panels for the extension slots and stuff. So it's really, really cool, things like that. And I'm gonna go put this back now. And finally, I've got one heck of a case. And this is not just any case, this is a huge case. It's a Cooler Master, and it's got like some insane properties. It has a panel that slides out on the back. It's got all fans on both sides, so this sucker is gigantic, and it's also pretty cool. It's got wheels on the bottom, but I'll probably end up using that for something along the lines of, like, I don't know, a big build to roll around, or a portable server, or something along those lines. Also, I got a laptop. I'm still trying to figure out if I can get into that or not. Have a couple more fan controllers over here, different kinds. One's dials for each and everything. This one's like all kinds of I/O. And then I also got some custom power supplies. So these are suckers that, let's see if I can grab this. They're basically just power supplies that allow you to customize the output. Some cool stuff as well. But yeah, so majority of stuff is pretty cool. I'll probably end up using this and do some nice display stuff with it. Put it in the background, make some pretty stuff, and also use this for some of the builds. But yeah, I think there's a lot of goodies here, and I gotta still finish sorting through them, but yeah, that's the majority of the good stuff. So that's kind of my little adventure in yard sale land today. So thank you very much for watching, and that's a little showcase of this week's yard sale haul. So thank you very much for watching. Check out the channel for other cool tech related news, reviews, builds, etc. And hopefully we'll see you back soon. I got a computer build coming up as well, a nice one, so we'll see how that goes as well. But thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.